Hello everyone, it's me, Clayton. I just got back from watching Greta, starring Isabelle Huppert and Chloe Grace Moretz. Now, when it comes to psychodramas like this, it feels like it could go either two directions. It could either be a fun and insightful look into someone's mental psyche, or it can be exploitative, not fun, and it can just feel like a drag. Greta seems to have aspects of both where it does have brilliant performances and a really good cinematography, but some plot elements do drag it down. Let's get to the story, though, shall we? The story is that a young woman, played by Chloe Grace Moretz, finds a bag in a subway that belongs to a woman named Greta, played by Isabelle Huppert. The two start having a friendship with each other, and it seems that Chloe's life in the big city of Manhattan is going to go off well. That is until Greta starts becoming extremely obsessive with her. It's a toxic relationship where she's clearly gone insane, and Chloe Grace Moretz's character has to find a way to end the relationship with her and escape from her more unsavory tendencies before Greta gets what she wants. Now, the story here does feel a lot like several different stalker/kidnapper stories, and the fact that they're both women in this case it does happen. Let's just put that out of there. While some people might assume that it would have worked better if Greta was a man in this situation, I think having them both women shows that any kind of person can become obsessive with another person, and in that respect, these sort of things can happen to literally any kind of person because we're all capable of having these tendencies. Isabelle Huppert does a great job with Greta, even though she isn't written particularly the best. The way she acts, the way that she can switch moods, and the way that she prepares herself around every scene shows that it's a dedicated performance. And the same could be said for Chloe Grace Moretz. Being more of the down-to-earth kind of protagonist, though she does seem a little bit naive at first, though a lot of it comes from the fact that she's from a smaller city than Manhattan, a point that her often hilarious roommate, played by Micah Monroe, points out multiple times. Also, the cinematography is very good. Every shot of the film looks good. It shows the city of Manhattan well. It does tracking shots when tension needs to be added, and the editing only gets fast in certain scenes where it increases the uncertainty of the situation. It's a thriller that looks the part, and it definitely acted the part. But, in my opinion, there are certain plot elements that do drag it down. One being that it takes a little bit of time before Chloe Grace Moretz's character realizes that Greta is cuckoo. Granted, we know she's going to find out eventually, but let's just say Greta makes a few signs early on that should make her realize that something's wrong, even before she finds any actual evidence. I mean, anyone who's been in a situation like this will tell you when certain people act a certain way that it's a sign that you should get out of there. I know they're trying to have her be naive, but it really stretches the suspension of disbelief sometimes. And also, certain lines in the script feel like they're more out of a B-movie than a serious kidnapping film. So it's kind of silly in a lot of cases. Another silly element is how, no matter how many bad things occur in the film involving Greta, it always feels like there's some way to elongate it. Not only do we have a few scenes that are padded out and a few dream sequences that feel pretty superficial, honestly, but almost every authority figure seems to try their best to not deal with Greta until it's really too late. I guess that makes the film a bit more realistic, but again, it stretches the suspension of disbelief a little bit too much. But with that being said, if you look at this as a more of a B-movie kind of a thriller film, I think it's definitely something that you'll enjoy a bit more. So I'll give Greta a 6 out of 10. Not amazing, but it's worth the price of admission. I'll see you next time.